We are top-click. E-commerce is our passion and is our core business. We focus on delivering results for omni-channel businesses through a fully dedicated team of e-commerce specialists by providing top-quality advisory, marketing strategies, e-commerce store setup, and store management. We provide total complete management services across omni-channels such as the marketplace, online branded store, and even social media. Aside from management services, we also provide end-to-end servicing ranging from marketing strategies, content creation, sales campaign execution, online store management, customer service, big data analytics, and including back-end operations such as warehousing, packaging, and delivery. Our expertise, your peace of mind. To date, we have built over 2,000 satisfied connections and added tremendous value to businesses in ways they never knew possible. In 2021, the e-commerce industry in Malaysia recorded at a whopping 36.1 billion ringgit in sales. According to the forecast, for this year alone, it is expected for the e-commerce industry to grow further to at least 41.7 billion ringgit. The good news is that you too can be part of it. However, is your business prepared to accept and jump into the e-commerce industry? This is where we come in. It's a good thing you're here today. The infamous BlackBerry is one great example on how the reluctance to cater to the growing demands of the users caused them their business. BlackBerry was a smashing success back in 1998. Even President Barack Obama had one. Their encryption even into the early 2000s was second to none, but they weren't thinking of user experience. How about Nokia? Once known as the industry leaders in mobile phones during the early 90s, all the way through the 2000s. Their mistake was failing to innovate with technology, which led them to now be considered as Stone Age. What about Motorola? Motorola's new products in the early 2000s weren't enough to grow the business as they lacked market knowledge. Moreover, the products weren't user-friendly, and the company completely missed the boat to 3G. Let's look a little closer to home. These companies were gone too soon. In only 2 years, over 37,000 businesses in Malaysia were forced to close down. Speedy, a popular video retailer established in 1989, shuttered their business after 30 years. MPH Bookstore, forced to close 9 of their outlets during pandemic. Delicious, a popular eatery, serving Malaysians with great food for 20 years, has closed down all their outlets. Just as technology has transformed the way we live, it should also reflect in the business world. To be in the e-commerce business, one must understand the e-commerce landscape. As businesses grow, adapting to the evolving business landscape is the only way for a company to not just survive, but also to thrive. What the past 2 years of the pandemic has taught us is that even in unprecedented times, opportunities still arise. We've seen many small home business grow to monumental heights just by learning, implementing, and delivering what the consumers demand, all through the internet. The e-commerce landscape is divided into 4 different categories: business to business, B2B, business to consumers, B2C, consumer to consumers, C2C, and classifieds. And to navigate your business through the landscape, various tools are created, ranging from e-commerce platforms, managed e-commerce services, digital marketing services, payment gateways, logistics, fulfillment, and courier services. Some of the more notable companies are such as Alibaba, where they are the leading mainstream marketplace when it comes to B2B. It is no surprise when they announced their rapid revenue growth of 34%, which amounted to $21.762 billion in their June 2021 quarter report. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Alibaba played a vital role in our local domestic market by allowing many small businesses to grow. In the B2C marketplace is none other than Shopee. Based in Singapore, Shopee is one of the leading e-commerce marketplaces in Southeast Asia and Taiwan. Dominating the Southeast Asian e-commerce market, Shopee sees an approximate of 54 million visitors in just the second quarter of 2021 alone. Another B2C platform to note is Easy Store. Easy Store is Malaysia's very own rapidly emerging e-commerce software service provider. By providing business owners with simple DIY solutions that is cost-effective and convenient, it is by no surprise that Easy Store is sought after by many entrepreneurs. Now, that you've learned about the e-commerce landscape, the type of businesses, and also the tools required, it is now time to understand your business. In the following segment, you will learn about the 9 stages of e-commerce strategies. Stage 1: Understanding your business. Only by understanding our business, then we can decide on the right strategies to grow the business. This is because the target audience can hugely vary from one another. And let's remember, there is no one size fits all. Is your business B2B or B2C? By taking a look at this infographic, we can identify the type of our business. Let's break it down to understand even further into 6 different points. In B2B, sales volumes are often lower, but yields higher prices. Things are a little different for B2C, where often there is a higher volume in sales, but the prices are usually lower. That's why they cater to the consumer market. Most B2B businesses focus on providing information to educate and to promote efficiency. B2C businesses, on the other hand, are often towards providing something of convenience and in the form of entertainment. B2B businesses depend on interpersonal relationships, as most of the transactions made are also often based on logical reasoning such as information and the trust that is built. Whereas B2C business depends on transactional relationships, as the purchasing decision made is more emotional than logical. B2B businesses are often long-term, where developing and growing takes time, as many transactions are based on trust. However, for B2C businesses, it can grow into something great over a short term. However, short-term goals lead to short-term results. This is why we often see multiple campaigns in a single year by B2C companies, as compared to maybe only a handful of campaigns launched by a B2B company. The sales cycle for B2B businesses are often a longer process, where it would require information, multiple quotations, discussions, before reaching a purchasing decision. As the process is a logical one, it would make sense that it would take a longer process. With B2C businesses, however, can be as simple as leading your customer to a checkout page and the sale can be made. The sales funnel in B2C business is short, simple, and focuses on getting the customer straight to payment if possible, hence, resulting in a short sales cycle. Only by understanding the difference between the both of them allows you to identify your business, and thus allows us to develop high-performing traffic generation strategies to maximize their effect. So, let me ask you a question. Is your business B2B or B2C? It is also important to know where your business is placed in the supply chain. Only by identifying this is where we can understand our target audience to determine the right communication strategy and relationship building strategy in order to have the right approach to maximize the marketing potential. Manufacturing businesses are businesses that convert raw materials into goods that are suitable for use, and to sell those goods to other businesses. A manufacturing business can be both B2B and or B2C business. Their target audience ranges from wholesalers, retailers, and or end users. Wholesaling businesses often buy goods in large quantities from manufacturers to sell them in smaller batches to retailers. Wholesalers can be both B2B or B2C. Retailing businesses get their goods directly from wholesalers and sell them to end users. They are a B2C business, and their target audience are the everyday end users. Service businesses, however, as the name states, are service providers. They are the widest category, as they can range from a wide variety of services from professional, technical, and everyday service. These businesses can be either B2B or B2C. Their target audience ranges to all types of clients. Next, let's go into product positioning. Product positioning is an exercise that defines where your products and services fit into the market and why it is better than all your competitors. The goal is also to identify your audience, who need it, how they need it, and why they choose your product or services over others. The outcome of this exercise is to determine your external messaging, include how you will communicate your product benefits to your client. The key to determining a success or a failure lies in the ability to articulate the key benefits of your products or service, and how it could solve problems and issues. So what is the best way to develop a product positioning strategy? Step 1. Understand your customers, their demographics, geographical locations, and customer psychology. You must first know how to describe the attributes of your customers. Step 2. Conduct market research. Only by doing market research, you can identify what is currently available in the market, the demand, the supply, the needs of customers, and indirectly, know who your competitors are, and to understand how they serve the target audience's needs. This can be done as surveys, focus group discussions, or even just standard research over the internet. Step 3. Conduct a SWOT analysis. A strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat analysis, or also known as a SWOT analysis, is a way to objectively determine, analyze, and understand your product or service on where it stands and how it can be improved. A SWOT analysis also helps you align your marketing strategies with the product or service experience that your customer will have to speed up the decision-making process. Now that you've learned about the differences in B2B and B2C businesses, is your company target B2B or B2C? Are you a manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, or a service provider? How about your product position? What is your company's vision? What is your company's mission? What are the challenges you face with your clients? How does your company differ from the competition? Stage 2. Understanding sources of traffic. What is web traffic? Web traffic, in simple terms, is the amount of people visiting your website during a certain duration of time. Just as it is important for a shopping mall to have constant traffic to gauge its health, likewise it is the same for an online website. As we often see, shopping malls often run events and promotional campaigns to attract crowds into their store, and by increasing the amount of traffic in their store, so will the increase in conversions, or better known as sales. We all know the importance of increasing traffic to our business. However, it is more important that we identify the different sources of traffic, which will allow us to segment our target audience for the right strategies that will give the best ROI. By analyzing data, we will be able to differentiate between the total amount of visitors and the amount of unique visitors as well. Unique visitors are visitors that have entered the website at least once and are counted only once in the reporting time period. The three main forms of traffic are search or organic traffic, direct traffic, and referral traffic. Organic traffic is traffic that comes from a search engine. In the long run, this form of traffic can account for a large percentage of visits. Search engine optimization strategies must be used in order to achieve this organic traffic. Many people believe it is free, however, this is not the case. Even while there is no direct payment for each click, it does require time and maintenance. Direct traffic comes from a variety of sources, which can come from direct links in search bars, link clicks via emails. To avoid losing any potential, choose a link that is easy to remember, clear, and uncomplicated. Referral traffic is traffic that comes to our website after visiting a forum or reading a blog. This can be accomplished by submitting our site to guest blogging sites or submitting it to directories. Referral traffic can also come from social media sites when links are clicked by visitors. As we understand, organic traffic has to occur naturally, and referral traffic has to occur when visitors come from other websites. What about direct traffic? Are there ways to improve direct traffic? Email marketing is an email campaign that is done by sending out promotional content to a database of customers via email, also known as electronic direct mail, or EDM. Campaigns are often conducted with multiple versions, known as A/B testing, that consists of different subject titles, images, copy, and even time to be delivered. This is where email marketing automation is recommended. At the end of each campaign, a study is conducted to further analyze the data in order to understand the delivery rates, opening rates, link clicks, total clicks, unique clicks, etc. Paid media, or also known as media buying, refers to the traffic from visitors who arrive at your website after clicking on a pay-per-click (PPC) advertisement through social media. It is direct, effective, and most importantly, it provides the most data of the visitors, including their demographics and interests. Paid search, unlike paid media, differs as such as the visitors come from clicking on ads placed in search engines such as Google, as well as other pay-per-click platforms. These are often found as banners in third-party websites, YouTube videos, or even in search results. Paid search can be very effective for short-term traffic, and is an excellent complement to organic positioning, which usually takes longer to optimize. These methods are often used as a short-term traffic source, as the moment the campaign ends, the traffic ends too. This is why these methods can be costly when not conducted properly and without proper knowledge. So what is your current source of traffic? Is it organic, referral, or direct? Which other type of potential traffic source is suitable for your business? Stage 3. Channels and methods to reach your customers. What are the effective channels and methods to reach our customers? By understanding the various forms of sales channels, businesses can identify ways to promote their brand and product to the right customers. Using the right channels, a company can advertise and create awareness of their product and services, provide value through educational content and information that is relevant for client comparisons, reach out to new potential customers, sell their products and services. While it may seem best to focus efforts and investments into a single marketing channel, this strategy is no longer efficient, and it is important for businesses to leverage on multiple channels. When it comes to B2B businesses, data shows that social media, websites, blogs, and email marketing campaigns are the most effective channels. Content marketing is also crucial, as B2B buyers often rely on information in websites before making decisions. The top social media site used for B2B business is, of course, LinkedIn, where the main users are business-minded individuals who are the target audience for B2B businesses. Aside from social media and websites, SEO plays a strong role when it comes to B2B business, because only through effective SEO, the right related keywords can be targeted when buyers are searching for a solution through search engines. It is by no surprise that the growth in social media usage has led marketers to choose social media as a main form for marketing. A large portion of content consumed by social media users are of those that are in video forms, and usually short in duration. That is why marketers also often opt to produce short-form videos that are not only entertaining, but also at times consist of talents that are influencers, or also known as key opinion leaders, or KOL. While the popularity for blogging and websites are not as what they used to be, it is still effective when it comes to generating brand awareness and giving visitors a sense of trust and credibility. Other marketing methods such as video marketing are perfect for boosting conversions and improving ROI. Videos are effective in building relationships with your audience. These can be in the form of short-form videos on channels like Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Search engine optimization, SEO, is a tried and tested strategy that has been used for years in the digital business industry. By effectively curating content with the right keyword strategies, studies show that you can channel traffic to your site that delivers results. Studies show that 62% of consumers use search engines to source their solutions, and from there, 41% are ready buyers. Influencer marketing, or the use of key opinion leaders, KOL, are great when you require to tap into a certain audience that follows these influencers. It is especially effective when you need to endorse your brand or product to the public. Listing on marketplaces as a form of marketing is also effective, as most marketplaces have a large pool of ready buyers that are already browsing the platform. What is your current channels to reach your customers? Which of the other potential traffic channels are suitable for your business? Stage 4. Level 1 Conversion. Engagement. The first engagement with your prospect is crucial and should not be sales motivated, as it would drive the customers away rather than attract them. Instead, focus on catching their attention with good initial impressions and maximize traffic conversion. Tip number 1. Make the initial step easy. Instead of asking for a long form or long payment process, simply request basic information to process. Want them to spend on you? Make it easier for them to do so. Tip number 2. Offer them a deal they can't miss. Offer something attractive and appealing in the market. If conversion is low, try another offer and analyze if that offer improves click-through rate. Tip number 3. Use urgency. It's a trick from the old book, yet still an effective tactic that works till this very day. Urgency can come in the form of countdown timers, or even just mentioning a limited time offer. This makes the consumer feel like they might miss out on something if they don't take action now. Tip number 4. A/B test all your content. Headline A/B tests including length of copy, tone of advertisement, the colors that were used. Tip number 5. Setting up communication channel, aka live chat. Some consumers are interested to buy, but they might have doubts or questions. Setting up a communication channel can help answer their questions, increasing the likeliness of your prospect moving to the next step. What are your 3 key strategies to encourage your customers to make their first purchase? Stage 5. Level 2 Conversion. Database. Once you start gaining a large amount of traffic, the next step is to focus on building a database instead of immediate sales. And here's why you should not ignore this. First of all, you will be able to capture more prospects, even though they are not ready to make a purchase. Second, there are more effective strategies to convert databases than to convert sales. Thirdly, database allows retargeting, which additionally provides future sales. And that means making those who have purchased in the past to purchase again. What are some tips to best collect customer data? Transactional records, for one, always have numeric value, time, buyer contact detail, bucket size. Surveys are also the best approach to get qualitative data, which often includes their satisfaction level, so we can identify our strengths and weaknesses. Consumer loyalty programs. Encourage customers to sign up using reward points. It will help collect customer details and improve customer retention. Your website. When a customer arrives at your website, you can know where they were directed from, the page they are viewing, and the duration. Let's take a look at Sephora, where they did an excellent job in retargeting using outreach campaigns. They are targeting members of their loyalty program, Sephora Insiders, who haven't made a recent purchase. The offer is clear and powerful. Don't forget your $15 off of $75. Once engaged with, Sephora is able to enrich the customer profile with the items purchased and make use of the next database marketing. Example tactic: replenishment campaigns. What kind of database strategy do you think is most suitable for your business? Stage 6. Level 3 conversion. Sales. You probably already had this figured out, but we'll say it again. The first purchase a new customer makes with you is the most important transaction you are going to have with them. If your first customer's first transaction meets or even surpasses their expectations, they are likely to make subsequent purchases. And that means more money. And that is precisely why this makes the first product engagement super important. How the customer responds to the product and service impacts whether they will be returning to purchase with you. The first tactic is sales. It is the most effective and traditional motivator. Great deals encourage impulse buying. Secondly, aspirational buying. This tactic fits luxury brand owners like a glove. Luxury good firms never run sales, but they offer a lower tier entry line to reel you in as a customer. Third, professional opinion. Buyers are most likely to follow professional advice and are willing to pay for it. We can generate interest by sharing related topics to attract new leads. Last but not the least, testimonials and celebrity endorsement. Testimonials and celebrity endorsement instill consumer confidence. Social proof is powerful, and most buyers are willing to give it a try if they see positive reviews. What are your 3 key strategies to encourage your customers to make their first purchase? Did you think of any of the strategies we just told you about? Stage 7. Level 4 conversion. Recurring. Cross-selling and upselling. Cross-selling is to sell related, or complementary products to a customer. Whereas upsell encourages customers to purchase a comparable higher-end product than the one they intended to buy. Cross-selling and upselling has its fair share of benefits, such as personalizing the customer's experience. It helps boost revenue, optimizes the value of every sale, allows customer to leverage a complete solution and boost retention, and also enhances customer profits. Here's an example of cross-selling. A sales representative at an electronics retailer suggests that the customer, who is purchasing a digital camera, to also get a memory card. After all, you can't store too many photos without a memory card. Another example is the cashier at the fast food restaurant asking a customer if they would like some fries with the meal they just ordered. What about upselling? Here's an example. A customer is looking at standard earbuds in an electronics store and the salesperson suggests a model with cooler benefits, such as noise canceling. Another example is a diner visiting a restaurant and orders a glass of cooling iced tea. The server offers to add raspberry or peach flavorings for a small fee. Before you decide on using these 2 tactics, here's a piece of advice. If you're thinking of cross-selling, think about bundling the related products, so the customer does not need to look for necessary components or accessories. Offer a discounted price on the bundled offer to encourage immediate purchases with a temporary price saving. And if you're thinking about upselling to improve your profits, remember to always listen to your customers' needs and goals. After all, consumers make a purchase because it improves their value. Display your higher-end products and services. You can even offer side-by-side comparisons, so consumers have a clearer idea of what they're missing out on. Which of the two do you think is most fit for your business? How do you plan to apply these strategies to your business? Stage 8. Level 5 Conversion. O2O. What is O2O? Online to offline commerce is a business strategy designed to bring potential customers from online channels to physical stores to make a purchase. Online to offline commerce identifies customers in the online space, such as through emails and internet advertising. Then, uses a variety of tools that approach and entice the customers to leave the online space and make the purchase in the physical store instead. This type of strategy incorporates techniques used in online marketing together with those used in brick-and-mortar marketing once they enter the store. O2O is great in the sense that it builds brand trust, improves customer experience, creates additional traffic and customer segments, and of course, saves money on logistics because no shipping involved. Stage 9. Review. The final stage, but also just as important, is the review stage. Always remember this. These strategies are not formulated to be applied once and to be used for hundreds of years into the future. You must understand that the e-commerce world is always evolving due to its nature. Some aspects will continue to go through changes. Business strategies and profiles will evolve. New platforms will come, and some will go. Traffic conversion and advertising methods will change based on the consumer market. Competitors will increase or decrease over time. Conversion strategies that work today may not work tomorrow. O2O will change in the future as technology continues to develop.